So let's talk about a couple of triangles going on in the Backstage universe, shall we? Because as you guys know, I love me a good triangle. What's going on, YouTube? So as you guys know, there are a couple of strong triangles going on right now on Backstage. And I want to discuss a couple of those triangles further in this video. Now first, let's start with Alya and Miles and Julie and Miles. Now first, let's talk about Alya and Miles. Now this is one of those ships where I don't know if you want to call it cliche or not, but there's not really much different about this ship than most of the ships that you find on TV today, as far as how they got started. Now maybe that's not quite fair to say though, because technically Miles actually liked and pursued Julie first. And Alya thought that he liked her, when really he liked Julie. And the way that everything actually ended up happening is actually a lot more weird now that I actually think about it.
Well, Smurf, maybe you should have thought about it before you made the video.
Don't you judge me. I actually haven't watched any of these episodes over again for a second time, so I'm just trying to make sure I don't forget anything. But I'm pretty sure Miles liked Julie first and pursued her first before ending up with Alya. Now all of that being said, Miles and Alya have had a lot more on screen time and a lot more time for fans to fall in love with them. And Miles and Alya is the only couple of the two to actually become official, while Miles and Julie have done nothing more than just kind of flirt a little bit. And I've gone on record to saying that as of right now, I'm definitely more of a Miles and Alya guy, but to be honest, I feel like that has a lot to do with, like I said, I mean, for one, they're pretty cute together. I mean, let's just keep it real. I'm not amazed by their chemistry by any means, but it's not terrible either. And I feel like as of right now, Julie and Miles are pretty much put at a severe disadvantage. And if given the same opportunity, they might just steal the hearts of many fans across the world. I said might. I personally haven't seen enough of them to really feel any kind of way. But in this case, I really think it depends on what kind of shipper you are. Some people can't just help but to ship the underdog ship, you know what I mean? The ship that wasn't first and probably has a far less chance of happening. Some people just can't help but ship that kind of ship every single time. While the other kind of shipper can't help but ship that fairy tale, love at first sight, got together very quickly kind of ship. Now me personally, I'll ship either kind of ship. To me, what matters more is the chemistry and the story between the two. Although I will admit that typically I don't like the fairy tale type of endings, unless we're talking about like a freaking cartoon Disney movie or something. But as I said, I'll ship either kind of ship. It really just all depends. But now let's talk about Sasha and Carly and Sasha and Vanessa. Now, kind of like Alya and Miles, the way it started off was kind of one-sided, because Carly really had a crush on Sasha, and she thought that he felt the same way. But as it turned out, he actually didn't. And I touched on this in previous videos, but I thought he didn't feel the same way because I thought that he might be gay. That's the route that I thought they were gonna go with that. Of course, that all ended on the day that he kissed Vanessa, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Now, Sasha and Carly, had that happened the way that I thought it was gonna happen, the way that it looked like it was gonna happen, I thought it would have came off as pretty forced and pretty rushed. But the way that they had Sasha reject her kiss and kind of kill or at least slow down the storyline for a while, now I feel like if it ever does happen, it might feel a little bit more natural per se and less rushed. But that's if it even happens, because now it looks like Vanessa and Sasha, they're looking a lot more official than Sasha and Carly ever looked, at least from Sasha's point of view, because even though he rejected Carly's kiss, he initiated the kiss between him and Vanessa. You want to talk about awkward and a little bit messed up. Sasha completely turns down the kiss of one girl and initiates the kiss of her best friend. Now granted, all three of these guys are friends, mind you. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how already this triangle is more exciting and realistic than the Girl Meets World triangle? Sorry, just had to say it. But there are still so many questions left unanswered. Does Carly still have feelings for Sasha? Does Sasha have any feelings for Carly? Does he have any for Vanessa? And does Vanessa have any for him? I mean, we can speculate all day long, but we still don't really have the answer to any of these questions. Is season 2 here yet? I can't wait. But the question is, which one of these ships do you think is gonna be Endgame? And which one do you want to be Endgame? As far as this particular triangle is concerned, I would be lying if I said Vanessa and Sasha probably didn't have at least a little bit more chemistry, and as of right now, better build up. But as of right now, if I had to rank which ships are in the lead, I think it's pretty obvious. Miles and Alya are in the lead, since they're the only couple that became official and kissed. But Julie and Miles are definitely threatening, and Vanessa and Sasha are in the lead, since they're also the only couple that kissed. And as of right now, Sasha has only shown any real interest in Vanessa. This is really exciting, especially considering my heart isn't really won over by any of these ships. I mean, yes, I may be leaning in one direction or another, but any of these ships are still well more than capable of winning my heart. They just have to work for it. But I am still very much open to shipping any one of these 4 ships. Let's just see how the chemistry builds and how the story goes in season 2. Then and only then will I make a decision. Until then, I'm gonna keep an open mind and an open heart. But let me know who you guys think will be Endgame and who you want to be Endgame in the comment section below. And if you guys are interested in supporting my channel so I can make many more videos for you guys going forward, check out that Patreon link in the description box. But I'm done talking. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. But as always, until next time.